You guys have no idea how excited I am to film this video today. Hello everybody, my name is Danny and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to what is probably the most special video I've ever made on my channel, and that is the announcement of May Chaos Reign, a event? I don't really know how to describe it. It is part write-a-thon, part read-a-thon, part something else entirely, hosted by myself and my fellow Chaos Queens. If you don't know who the Chaos Queens are, it is me, Marta from the channel Marta, Crystal from the channel Crystal's Cluster, and Violet from the channel Writing Violet. The four of us stream together every other Thursday-ish, and for our 1-year anniversary of streaming together, we decided to host May Chaos Reign, an event with fun prompts and things to do, and it's just a really fun time, and I'm very excited to finally be telling you guys about this. So the reason we are calling it an AuthorTube event and part readathon, part write-a-thon, part something else is because there are 4 categories of prompts. There's reading, writing, watching, and self-care. Each category has 6 different prompts, one for me, one for Marta, one for Crystal, one for Violet, one for overall chaos, and one for trouble, because we got a little bit of help from the troublemakers, because without them, we probably wouldn't have met, so it's a little bit of a thank you to them. So I will just be explaining the reading prompts in my video today. You will have to check out the other 3 queens videos in order to get the rest of the prompts. There will also be a ton of links down in the description to different resources that you might need for this event, and if there's not something down there that you think should be, let me know and I could always fix that. So my reading prompt is very straightforward. It is just read anything by Neil Gaiman. If you've been on my channel for any amount of time, you know that I love Neil Gaiman. He is one of my favorite authors of all time, and I want everyone else to have to read his stuff too, because I just think it's so good. So this could be anything by him. It does not have to be a book. You could read a book if you want something chunky, like to challenge yourself. You go for American Gods. If you want something a little slimmer, maybe Coraline. If you're into comics, he's written The Sandman, among other things. He also got some short stories and poetry out there. Literally something for anybody, so that's a very simple prompt to check off, in my opinion. Crystal's prompt is to read anything that has vampires in it, because as we all know by now, Crystal loves vampires. So this could be rereading Twilight for the 100th time, or it could be finally reading the series that inspired your favorite vampire TV show. It could be anything really, as long as it's got vampires in it. The reading prompt from Marta is to read a foreign work. This could mean a couple of different things. It could mean reading a book by someone from someplace other than you, so like a different country. It could mean something that's written in a different language, or something that was written in a different language but has since been translated into your own. That's probably the thing that I'm going for, because as we all know, I love some manga, and manga is Japanese, and so it has to be translated into English, and that would tick off that box very nicely, especially considering some of my favorite series have new volumes coming out in May. Violet's reading prompt is to read a nostalgic YA or middle grade book. Violet is the creator, the conductor of the Nostalgia Train Book Club, a book club that reads nostalgic YA and middle grade books from the early 2000s-ish, and maybe a little bit later. I think the cutoff is before 2013? I should know this, I've been a co-host for it a couple of times, but yeah, just any YA or middle grade book that makes you feel nostalgic. The chaos prompt is one that I'm very excited for, and it is basically to pick a book randomly, and this could be done in many ways. Basically anything that takes the final choice of this book out of your hand. So you could do a random number generator and then count out on your shelf what number book that is. You can scroll through your library app and just stop randomly and check out the first book it lands on. You can ask a friend to pick a book for you. You can ask a pet to pick a book for you by putting treats out on them and seeing which one they eat first. That's one that I see in TBR games all the time that I think is so cute. Literally anything that you can think of that makes it so something outside of you picks the book will fit this prompt. And finally, for the trouble prompt, it is just to read a fanfic. And I think that's really fun. I read fanfiction sometimes, not a whole lot. Definitely not as much as I used to when I was in high school and college, but I think this is gonna be a fun one. Try and find something real good, a hidden gem on the internet. Don't know what fandom I'm gonna look for yet. Probably Our Flag Means Death, because I love me some gay pirates, but we'll see. So one thing that I'm very, very excited for in this event is the badges. These were designed by our very own Marta, and they are basically just fulfilling the prompts. So if you want to get the reading badge, you have to fulfill all of the different reading prompts. If you want the Dino badge, you read all of Marta's prompts. There's a whole bunch of them. I won't go into detail about them. You can look at them down in the link in the description. Don't know exactly what the link is to. I think it's going to be to a Google Drive, but I'm not entirely positive. It'll be explained somewhere. There are 24 badges in total. You can try for as little or as many as you want. Personally, I'm going to be trying to get all 24 because I'm insane. But, yeah, there's also a bingo board that has no bearing on anything ever. It's just since there's 24 prompts and there's 25 spots on a bingo board, 24 plus the free space makes 25. So we thought it would fit pretty perfectly. And so you can try and get a bingo if you know you're not going to hit all of the prompts and you want something to guide you a little bit. Maybe bingo's the way to go. I just think it's really fun. And I know I said that the Chaos Queens stream every other Thursday-ish, but for the month of May, we will hopefully be streaming every week, barring any life things that get in the way. And I'm very excited because it's been a hot minute since we got to stream together due to life things getting in the way. And so it's a really fun time, and I think y'all should check it out and participate in this event. Like I said, the links to the 3 other announcement videos that explain the other categories of prompts will be linked down below, so for sure check those out. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. You can just subscribe to my channel for more content, and that way I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!